Hello and welcome back to another Pokemon Journeys video, and today I'm going to be discussing who I think Ash could potentially face in the Ultra class in the Pokemon World Championships. Ash is currently ranked 64th in the Pokemon World Championships, so I think it's fair to say that he still has 3 or maybe even 4 more battles before ranking up to the final Master class. So there's a lot of potential for some decent matchups here. Ash will of course be taking on B once again, so that'll put his rank up, but after that we've got some potential for some really good battles. So I'm going to run through each region and look at a few trainers who I'd love to see him face. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Pokemon anime content. First up we have Kanto. There's a few choices here. Of course Lance is already in the Master class, so we know that he won't be featured here, and we know that Gary is no longer a battler, so it also wouldn't make much sense if he was competing, although I'd love to see that. So firstly, I've gone for one of the strongest trainers and a member of the Elite Four, Bruno. Bruno is actually the first ever Elite Four member introduced in the anime, and the first one that meets Ash. So having Ash take him on would bring everything full circle and make so much sense. Ash sought out Bruno to learn the special secret of Pokemon back in episode 71 of the original series. Also, the very first shot of the anime, we saw a shadow trainer sending out an Onix, and I've always believed that that was Bruno, and if that's the case, then he was the first characters to appear in the entire anime, so it'd be really cool for Ash to take him on and surpass him. And then we have Richie. Richie was Ash's main rival in his first ever league, the Indigo League. He was basically a complete clone of Ash, even owning his own Pikachu, and we all know that Charizard completely messed up the battle between them, oh yeah, and Team Rocket. So this is the battle I want to see the most, a rematch between these two, a proper battle with no distractions to finally see who was stronger. Of course it's going to be our boy Ash, but we were robbed of this battle in the Indigo League, and even in Johto we really needed this, so it would be cool to have Charizard return and show how far it's come since that battle. Next up we have Johto. I don't really have much for Johto. We've already seen Chuck return, and although it wasn't a battle, I don't think many other trainers will really get a look in. I could see Claire returning, but as we've had the likes of Iris and Lance come back, I don't think another Dragon type trainer would be on the cards. However, there's a couple that I would like to see, first being Price. This one doesn't have a lot of merit to happen, but Price's gym battle with Ash was truly one of the best. It gave Price some massive development and made me really love his character, so seeing him return would be cool. And then there's Koga. Not that one. He was a gym leader in Kanto, but in Johto he became a member of the Elite Four, a big step up for him, so there's a chance he could return to have a rematch with Ash, and this would help because the battles they had in the original series were very underwhelming, so I could see this one happening. On to Hoenn, and we are in some desperate need for some advanced generation continuity. So there's a few choices that we have here. First up is Wallace. I think from all the gym leaders, Wallace is the best choice to return here. He is probably the strongest gym leader as he has also been a champion. However, Steven Stone is the current Hoenn champion as of X and Y, so we can assume that Wallace has gone back to his role as gym leader and replaced Juan. And as Ash has already had an amazing battle with Juan, but never got a battle with Wallace, this would be another perfect opportunity for Ash, and this would be a real test before he ranks up to the Master class, as Wallace is a former champion. So next I've gone for Drake here, but also I don't want this list to be too boring and just be bringing back characters that we've already seen and that Ash has already met. Of course Drake would be an amazing choice because he taught Ash a valuable lesson about overconfidence, and it would be perfect for Ash to show him how far he's come and how humble he is now. But I've added the other Hoenn Elite Four members as they are some cool characters, and we've never seen Sydney, Phoebe or Glacier in the anime before, so it would be fun. I especially would like to see Sydney and Glacier. Ash's rivals in Hoenn weren't the strongest. I know he got beaten by a Meowth in Boots, but I don't think Morrison or Tyson would really fit well into a Pokemon World Championship matchup, so I decided to leave them out. However, the Battle Frontier is a different case, because we have Brandon, the only option here for me. He's the strongest Frontier brain, one of the strongest dudes in the anime world. He definitely needs to return. He could have some connection with the new Reggies, but I've spoken about Brandon so much and you all know how great he is, so Journeys, you know what to do. Next up is the Sinnoh region, and once again probably we won't have too much to talk about for this one, as we've had so much Sinnoh continuity recently due to the games. We've had Infernape, Dawn, Cynthia, Volkner and even a Paul flashback. and I'm sure there's more to come. So Tobias, the dude literally destroyed Ash at the league with his legendaries and then went on to win the whole thing. We need some answers with this guy, we need him to return. However, I don't think Ash will actually battle him again. I've got a feeling if he does return, he will battle Cynthia and lose. However, someone I can see Ash facing is Flint. They battled before to get Volkner's passion back, so I can see them battling once again, and this time Ash taking him down before he reaches the Master Class. Honestly, there's so many callbacks and old trainers that Ash could face, and it's literally impossible to go wrong here with any of these picks. I don't think Paul's an option, as they've already wrapped up his story. I don't think he needs to come back, and that's the same for all of Ash's other rivals in Sinnoh. We don't really need them. On to Unova, and it'll be nice to see a few characters from here, as they weren't all done justice in their own series. We've seen Iris already, which was done nicely, and she's the champion, so there isn't really anyone stronger that Ash can face, but there's still some cool ones. Older would be a good one to know what he's been up to since Iris took his throne. I could see him coming back all angry and jealous that he's not the champion anymore, and it would make for some funny moments, as he's got quite a reckless and carefree personality. And then we have Caitlyn. We saw her battle Cynthia at the Junior Cup, which actually ended in a draw, so she's a good option to test Ash before he ranks up. She's probably the strongest Elite Four member in Unova, so it would make for a good battle, and she's someone we didn't see much of in the anime. And then lastly we have Virgil, the winner of the Unova League. We were robbed of a battle between Ash and Virgil with his team of evolutions, so this one's pretty straightforward. He's a strong trainer who won a league, so I can see him being in the Ultra class. Kalos is a tricky one because I think every gym leader had a pretty perfect battle, and a rematch isn't really needed this soon. Wickstrom, however, is someone we've already seen in Journeys, and he'd make for a great test for Ash. And for Sirfetch'd, he helped them train at the Castle of Chivalry, so it'd make a lot of sense if he came back for the real deal, and I've got a feeling he might. In terms of everyone else, I can see Diantha being involved in the Masters 8, but I'm not sure she'll be in the Ultra class. As for the likes of Ash's rivals, I think there's a chance we could see Alola return, as he did win the Kalos League, similar to Tobias and Virgil. It would make a lot of sense to see him return. However, I'm not sure if Ash is going to take him on. I think it would make more sense to see him take on Steven or Diantha. I know people want to see Ash get revenge, but there's only so many battles that Ash can have in this series, and I don't think there's time for him to get revenge for every single battle that he lost. But either way, Alola returning would be really good, but I can't see it happening in the Ultra class. Alola is another difficult one, as it's not long been wrapped up, and the way they ended it with the league was perfect. Ash had all the important battles he needed, well, apart from a few maybe. Ash really never got a final battle with Kiawe in the league. So here's the chance. After seeing Kiawe pumped up as ever in episode 37 of Journeys, he could have took inspiration from Ash and decided to enter the Pokemon World Championship himself. He could have been ranking up all this time and we wouldn't have known. And then Ash gets a surprise battle notification that Kiawe wants to battle in the Alola League Stadium with stands full of cheering fans. How awesome would this be? Alima is another trainer I could definitely see Ash facing in the Ultra class. Alima is someone who has already been to Kalos and competed in the league and won the 8 badges, and of course he competed in the Alola League where he lost to the powerful Guzma. He also can Mega Evolve, so he can bring some interesting aspects to the battle, and Ash never got to battle him, so it would make a lot of sense. Finally, we have reached Galar, the latest region, which hasn't featured all that much in Journeys, which has been a real shame. So of course Galar is different than the other games. It has a different style of Pokemon League, which lets gym leaders take part. So the gym leaders are a cut above the other gym leaders in my opinion, and that's why Raihan is confirmed to be in the top 8, because he is that strong. So first up we have Kabu, one of my favourites from Sword and Shield. I love this character. He was a milestone for the player from the games, and his team was really cool. So it would be nice to see Ash take him on, but as he's only the 3rd gym leader, this one probably is less likely than the next one, which is Pierce. Pierce is one of the coolest characters in the game. You can't beat an edgy character, and Pierce is exactly that. He refuses to use Dynamax because he doesn't like it, so he has his own gym where it's not allowed. So I can't really see him showing up in a big stadium battle like the Volkner battle, but Ash could go to Spikemuth and they could battle in his gym with Team Yell and Marnie all there watching. It could set up some future plot lines, and it would just be awesome to have this character in the anime. Pretty much any form of Galar opponents would be great, because we really are lacking Galar at the moment. Even Leon has barely been shown. I think the rival characters would be good, either Bead or Hop. Both of them are great rivals and have good stories they could bring to the anime. And finally, of course, Ash will be taking on Bee in the next Pokemon World Championship battle, where his Mega Lucario will be going up against Bee's Gigantamax Machamp. So it's going to be a fantastic battle. And that's it for the 8 regions. Now I'm going to do my top 5 that I think should battle Ash in the Ultra class from all the characters listed. Number 5, Pierce. Number 4, Brandon. Number 3, Kiawe. Number 2, Wallace. And number 1, the man on the thumbnail, Richie. A nice balance from all the regions we haven't seen much of yet. So let's hope that some of these battles happen. But please let me know in the comments your top 5. Who do you want Ash to face in the Ultra class? Which battles would excite you the most? Let me know. And be sure to like and subscribe for more Pokemon anime content. And I'll see you in the next one.